Icon is Jeff using. That is a Black Bolt variant. If I think this is officially not a Cerebro game. Good night.
I am Iron Man. All systems go.
Is that a good draw, chat? What do we think? I think they just don't contest here, right? Wait for all three. Yeah, first game rip in peace. Sorry we didn't get to it last night. So remember, these two kitty cats can move. They did, in fact, just punch Stark Tower.
I am Iron Man.
Victory.
Solid non-Cerebro game. So solid. Put 200 gold out of the conquest shop here before I forget. I get gold out of a mystery variant because, as is the case with many things in life, your first million is your hardest. Once you've spent enough money on Marvel Snap that you have all of the 700 gold variants, mystery variants start giving you 200 gold. Which is really funny because once you have all the 700 gold variants, premium mystery variants start giving you boosters. So when you're a whale, regular mystery variants are actually better than premium mystery variants. Because why wouldn't they be? You shouldn't ask where the first million came from. Listen, chat. Just like a majority of the millionaires, the first million comes from your parents, okay? Just be born wealthy. Fucking lazy people not being born wealthy. Imagine being born a pauper. Spell Slinger! Speaking of trickling down, look at that shillionaire being claimed. Our next shillionaire will now only have to spend 999,813 shillings. Thanks for watching so much over the last year and more. Appreciate it.
Oh, snap.
67% of the way to shillionaire number 4. The first shillion is the hardest. After that, it's smooth sailing. Jeff.
Breaking news.
Big news. White Tiger. This Cosno might be about to do some work here. They in a Mora deck maybe with the Nightcrawler. Millionaire gets what benefits? A month subscription. You know, I don't know that I've ever had a non-sub claim shillionaire. Maybe once. It's mostly just a channel meme. You get access to Beverly Shills. I'm gonna just get rid of this. Just rather than give them the power to decide whether or not there's another turn. Take a neutral location here for sure. Happily. Just to play for all three. It's the center, perhaps. Yeah, I guess punting the right makes sense. 15's probably not enough to win the left.
Victory.
Times Lukey River Dookie. They know we have Cosmo again. Gonna be kind of key to jockey for priority. Blurman! Oh, there was a second shillionaire. Did you look at that? Thanks for watching a ton as well. What's Beverly Shells? They've been previously subbed for 1 month. Sure. We'll gift a sub. We'll gift a sub to a non-sub that completes Shillionaire. Guaranteed. What's Beverly Shells? Beverly Shells is the place you want to be. Just chill in. Pop on in the Hoaglandia Discord server, and then ping me when you're there, and I'll get you into Beverly Shells as a Shillionaire. Thanks for watching so much. I can't Cosmo them here. Wait a minute. I can Cosmo them here. Pucker up, Buttercup. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Brutal. Savage. Wrecked. Holy. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you, Wanda. She'll be here all week, chat. She'll be here all week. What a lovely lass. Symbiote was already dead. You didn't have to kill him more. Imagine you, bud. Pretend Castle has been kicked. Ah. Shillionaire reduces again. 999,812 shillings. It's kind of wild that I originally put that up there. To give some channel lore, we put Shillionaire up at 1 million shillings when channel points first released on Twitch as something of a joke. And now it's been claimed 188 times. It's kind of wild to think about. Best brew for Symbiote so far. I really like the control deck I posted a highlight with last night on the Jeff Hogan channel. Braggle, thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate it. Silver Sable's animation is very good. Cosmo is 6 odd reveals. So we're not trying to play odd reveals late with this deck. So almost all of the odd reveals we're playing Corvain are cards that we played to the board early. And this deck is good at having priority. So you get your cards on the board and get your stats up. And then you can Cosmo them as a proactive disruptive card. Emotes should be lowered in cost. I have two things are true. I have never played a video game that didn't have people say they should monetize this game with cosmetics, while also simultaneously those same people asserting that all cosmetics are too expensive. What people actually mean when they say monetize cosmetics is they mean they should monetize things I don't want. You should only monetize the things I don't want, and you should leave the things that I do want free. One thing that is definitely true is that the emotes are priced how they are because how they're priced makes the most money. It always makes me chuckle when people are like, they'd make more money if the emotes were cheaper. No, they wouldn't. I promise you Marvel Snap is pricing their stuff in a way to maximize how much money they make. The things cost what they cost because what they cost is profitable.
Behold my mighty hand.
That one good, chat? They made more money selling them cheaper, they'd be cheaper. Yep. And it's just like, you know, people talk about, well, why aren't there more cheap bundles? If the cheap bundles made Marvel Snap money, there'd be a lot of cheap bundles. But they don't, so there's not. This is definitely happening here at some point. Think I put this over here for now?
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Oh my god, US Agent is so fucking good. Just criminally underplayed.
Such is my
Oh, fucking got him. Fucking got him. Whoo, doggy, didn't even need it, but we did it anyways. Sick combo deck opponent. What a sick combo deck. I believe we have rizzed the Rizzler. Casual -81. No big deal. All right, I'm gonna roll an advert, and we're gonna play some more of this when we return, because this has been fun. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere, video givers. I'm gonna run to the restroom, subscribers. BRB. spectacular. Speaking of talking to my subscribers, if you want a chance to win a $25 Into the AM gift card, for the folks that make all my wonderful, wonderful shirts that I wear all the time, there is a react in the announcement channel, the subs Discord server. Christy's gonna pull a winner from there, 4 winners from there in a little bit. Go Vane! Thank you for the tier 3, and thank you for the almost 6 years. 71 months of tier 3, how much money is that? Do I really want to know? Probably not. Thanks all the same. Oh, I should update the sale is basically over. To put a chimichanga on Bast? Value. Nico eating a chimichanga is flavor. Savor that flavor. So we put Iron Man here, and then I have these 3 next turn. Sounds real good, yeah.
I am Iron Man.
And then their only big play here is, what's his name? Gilgamesh isn't even that big, right? Ultron left. We're meeting Ultron left. Okay, 2 locations.
Victory.
If we lost that game as a Twitch chatter, I was gonna suggest we add Killmonger to the deck. I appreciate the self-introspection there. Oh no! That's fine, it's gonna be Bar with no name. Can feel it. It's a little sad that I can't Hawkeye Kate first and then Bast. I mean, I'm staying. I have Bast and Iron Man and Bast and Mystique. Sounds great. Actually, Do I just Kate and then bash the arrows next turn? I think I do, actually. I think it's just a non-Cerebro game. Did you fit Day 1 Infinite? I did, yeah. Hey Jeff, do you support baby murder or are you one of the non-demonic Democrats? What an interesting way to phrase that. What a very typical alt-right fucko. As a human being capable of empathy, I very much support creating a world where most human beings don't feel like abortion is their only option. I believe in funding social programs and helping families and things like paid medical leave and not making it so people go into debt when they get pregnant or have children. But I also think that you should absolutely, wholly, and entirely get the fuck out of people's doctor's offices. And I think what goes on between a person and their doctor is none of your fucking business or mine. And that bodily autonomy is a fundamental human right. Let me ask you this, dear bad faith viewer. I probably shouldn't even owe you this, but if you think the government has a moral legal obligation to allow something to exist inside of someone else's body, can you explain to me why the government can't compel you as a human being to donate an organ? You don't need your second parts of particular organs. You can live without it. Why can't the government compel you to donate an organ to save someone's life? You're pro-life, right? Shouldn't the government be able to compel you to donate an organ to save somebody's life? Or do you think that that's out of line because it's their body and they should have bodily autonomy and control over what happens to them? Do you think we could admit that it has nothing to do with being pro-life and saving lives and everything to do with wanting to control the bodies of women? Because you don't actually give a fucking shit about people's lives and saving life. You just want to control people? And it's a convenient talking point for you? Thanks. Get the fuck out of my chat and don't come back. To say one more thing about children in the United States before I close things out. This is my general reminder to people who don't live in the United States that my wife and I pay $17,000 per year for my 4-year-old to go to daycare. So when I talk about making things better and more affordable and more reasonable for people to have children, Those are the types of things I'm talking about addressing. A lot of people who live in developed countries that have proper social systems don't understand how expensive things like that are here in the United States because we don't fund them. And for reference, two points of reference here. One, I live in the middle of the cornfields in a mid-sized town. The $17,000 a year that I pay for daycare is less than people in places like Chicago, New York, San Francisco, any major city in the United States pay. Second, daycare is not expensive because the people running the daycares are getting rich. It's not like they're fleecing people and storing all the money away. Unlucky. I'm unlucky, but I'm no longer unlucky, so I've got that going for me at least. Are we dead? We might not be. I guess Jeff could jump it over here. Atherine, thank you for the 14 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. What deck do we infinite with? We cleared the 90s with Cerebro, too, of all things, actually. Each month the subs brings me further and further from Galactus ruling the meta, and I sleep better with that knowledge. Thanks for the 3/4 of a year, not my dance, and all your other support here over those months. $17,000 is cheap. In my area, it costs about $2,200 per month for daycare. Yep. Yep. I want to say one more political thing, and then I'm gonna move on from the topic, because people often hear like the amount of money people make in the United States in some places, and they lack context on the cost of things like daycare. To give you another point on why I am very explicitly political on stream, the first year I streamed full-time and made a full-time income, my wife and I looked into her quitting her full-time corporate job and just me working full-time to support our family. This was 7 years ago for our then family of 4. And 7 years ago, for my then family of 4, comparable health insurance to what my wife's corporate job provides my family would have cost us upwards of 40,000 USD per year. And again, just to make it clear so people from other countries understand, 40,000 USD per year is not all-inclusive. It doesn't cover copays, it doesn't cover prescriptions, it's literally deductibles, it literally just covers for catastrophic care in case something happens and you would have had 6 figures or more worth of medical debt. And if you're asking yourself, well, Jeff, how do people who don't make a lot of money afford that? They don't. Medical debt is the leading cause of bankruptcy in the United States. And yes, it is incredibly immoral that that is the case, and it shouldn't be the case. when you hear me talk about things that you have in other countries, you should not take them for granted. Someone said, why don't you move to a better country? Have you ever heard the saying, geography is destiny? If you haven't, it's very true. Moving to another country is not something that you can do for free. It's not something that comes with no costs. Does it ruin the game? Oh, the Sentinel doesn't even stay here, right? It cracks me up when people think you can move to another country. Yeah, not only that, but like even moving states is expensive in the United When you hear people talk about like, well, you don't like a red state, leave. It's like that's just not really how it works. This game. That's insane to me. Part of living in the UK is prescriptions are free. Yeah, and like one of the things that the Biden administration has done is given Medicare the ability to negotiate prices of prescription drugs for people on Medicare. And one of the things Harris's administration would move to do is extend that to everyone. So like, for example, the Biden administration capped the price of insulin for people on Medicare to $35 a month, which is good. People who need insulin should have insulin at an affordable rate. It's a life-saving medication. They've also capped the price of a number of other prescription drugs, and their goal is to do that for everyone, not just people on Medicare. Because while Democrats are the farthest thing from perfect, they are literally the only option in the United States that is working to actually improve things for normal, regular human beings that don't have hundreds of millions of dollars. Ooh, Cerebro-shaped candy. Am I putting Bast into the meat grinder? I think I'm putting Bast into the meat grinder. Sorry, bud. Hearing you talk about daycare makes me thankful my mother-in-law lives across the street. Yeah. Yeah, my wife and I live about 2.5 hours from where we grew up. We have actual zero immediate family in the vicinity, other than each other. is 21 enough to win the center. So bad. Okay, so our
Victory.
this is just again someone sitting here wasting my fucking time, holding me hostage in a game where they're not actually playing Marvel Snap, they're just doing alliance missions. I would really encourage everyone watching this stream to give second dinner feedback that the current alliance mission system is terrible and needs to be overhauled. They really cannot get enough of that feedback until they fix it. It's really terrible. Cold Dog, thank you for the 22 months. And Takias, thank you for the 23. Their Discord server has a lot of feedback channels, and it is a good place to be. Yeah, there's also been random surveys in client going out, but if you didn't get one of those, going to them is a reasonable option. Lucas has enough coats for here, so he should be good for now. I don't know what to spend my keys on this month. All the weeks seem mediocre. Really? What weeks are you looking at? I actually think this month has objectively some of the strongest caches that we've had this year. It's like actually incredible. A bunch of 4s and 5s. Quiet. We're hunting Thena players. Shh. Hello, what a wonderful little shark. There were people in my alliance that got the survey. They said no if they liked alliances, and then they got no further questions. Oh God, what a terrible survey. Imagine thinking people who are unhappy with your feature are ones you shouldn't get feedback from. Holy crap, what a mess, if that's true. Oh, I guess we lose to them triggering Theta twice, huh? If I don't trust Cerebro. Nailed it. Easy game. Never didn't have it. Sith Lord, thank you for the quarter of a year. Welcome back. Appreciate it.
We are the future.
Oh no! Wait, are we good? We're good, yeah? Is that didn't trigger Theta? Coolio.
Victory.
You Jaffafa? Is it worth unlocking a new card, just a new card, if I already have all of the others?
Parker!
That's so funny. For reference, the person who just asked, is it worth spending my keys to only lock the other new card, only the new card I have all the others, is the same person who made the assertion all the spotlight caches are mediocre this month. Which is funny, because another way you could parse that is all of the cards in the caches this month are so good, I pulled for them the first time they came around. It's all about perspective, chat. This month sucks. I already pulled for all the cards. Oh, man. Can Symbiote Spider-Man activate multiple times? So activate is once per game. Stopping their Arcane Arrows is like only okay. Means that they didn't shuffle arrows back into their deck with Adelan. Stick. Activate still trigger if it gets hit with Red Guardian. It does not. Into the other way in case we top deck Mystique. Viper left. They didn't have Viper last turn. I don't think I'm playing around it this turn. Mystique? Unlucky. Looks like we're dead. You Cosmoed Viper. Oh, you're talking about it's in their deck. I'm aware Cosmo's in their deck. I meant they didn't have Viper the previous turn, so I shouldn't play it around at the turn after. I meant in their hand, not in their deck in general. Obviously, their hood deck's playing Viper Gamer. Starting with a Bro deck. We've actually been live for 2 hours already. This is our second deck of the day, and we're almost done with it.
Victory.
By the way, this deck is one of the sweaty... This is like the sweaty gamer deck of choice right now. So not super surprised to see them grinding 2 versus 10 here. How was the first deck? Kind of mediocre. We played Scar Thanos, and I think Thanos is kind of in right now. Alright, opponent. You just gotta win 5 more games, bud. I believe in you. You can do it! How's Sable been feeling? Sable is a very good Marvel Snap card. Thoughts on Black Knight decks? Kinda inconsistent. not super powerful. Probably want to block this here. Just so I don't get Vipered. Well, I guess they're less likely to Viper while New York is up. Maybe I'm not supposed to get rid of New York for that reason. That Wicked wasn't active anyways, yeah? They could Cosmo me back on the left. Only 3 ones to activate Wicked, yeah. Is a relatively low percentage. Yeah, they're only like 60 to 70% activated, I believe.
I am Iron Man. We are
stuff.
the future.
Victory.
Punchworthy with the 102-month resubscription. One of our fewest and most esteemed members of the Triple Digit Sub Club. Thank you for the 8.5 years. I appreciate you giving my brain the side lift on the math. That's 7.5? No, it's 8.5, right? No, I'm pretty sure it's 8.5, right? 96 is 8? 96 divided by 12. No, you were right the first time. It's 8.5. Time and math are made up anyways. But yeah, no, you were right. 8.5 is nutso. Planet Profo, thank you for starting a brand new sub. How's this done? Let's talk about this one. This one was fun. I think so again, the #1 mistake that I think people make when trying to build Cerebro 3 decks is they put too much top end in their decks. And we saw that when we were building this at the start of this segment. The number of people who are like, Jeff, put Shang-Chi in your deck. Jeff, put Valk in your deck. Jeff, put Killmonger and more 3-drops in your deck. I think a big part of why this build felt good and why Silver Sable felt good inside of it is that we have a low curve in this build. US Agent was also super impressive at many points throughout the course of that set. I really liked just Iron Man as our top end because Iron Man, especially with Bast, gives us a solid way to win lanes when we don't draw Cerebro. I like this. I like this build a lot. Kate was reasonable in spots too. If you're looking for, we're gonna name this one. It's gonna stick around. I'll definitely get a highlight.